Hi. It's been a pretty incredible day already. I got to go see Bobby, and she was really, her body's just shutting down, and she wasn't really conscious. But when I walked up to her and got to touch her head, just put my hand on her head and do Reiki on her, and I said her name, and she opened her eyes. I know she could feel me, and I just knew she could hear everything I was saying in my heart, and I prayed and called the angels in, and just felt grateful that I've known her, how much she's touched my life, and how much she reminds me to love myself and to live well, that we deserve to live well. We deserve to be happy and joyful. And it's hard to watch people you care about shut themselves off from the light and the spirit. And just for us to remember that giving and sharing love is the most important thing we can do. And to just every day open ourselves more and more to what God, what the world, what every single person has to share with us. I'm just grateful for this chance to open my heart wider and wider and get out of the ego more and more, to really just be free, where you get to just enjoy people and not have it affect you. That was something important. I felt that today, like not making it about me and feeling sad or mourning loss, but celebrating her freedom and her release from any fear, any pain, and know that she followed her divine path, and there was nothing anyone could do that they didn't do, and that was something I made sure I felt very strong with before I went there, because I didn't want to make that about me and bring any of that to see her. And I do feel good about that. And dear friends were there. My friend, a beautiful friend Amy, came with me, and we got to see some dear friends that showed up randomly, and I just saw how God was working through all of us, and just the beauty that can be had, the magnificent experience that you're having of love, even in the midst of a tragedy, what we consider a tragedy, how much it brings us all together. So there's never a loss. There's always something just incredibly beautiful happening amidst all of that. And I feel so grateful. It made me think of my dad and how sick he was, and being able to spend time with him. And he's alive still, and I've been wanting to call him. It's been a bittersweet thing in my life. I haven't got to spend a lot of time with my dad, and he's just not the paternal type, but I want to reach out just to talk to him. I haven't spoke to him since my grandmother passed away, and I feel like it's important. When I was young, I made the decision younger that I wasn't going to keep trying because it was hurting me, because I was expecting something back from him, but as I've been older, I haven't felt that way. But I've just, letting time go by, and it's just time to reach out and see how he's doing, and just tell him I love him, and I send him light all the time. And seeing Bobby, just leaving her body in this life, I knew that while there's time, I want to reach out to him and just say how grateful I am for all that he's given me, no matter what. And I just think that's the most important thing we can do with everyone in our world, is just love them for who they are and wrap them in light. So I'm going to do that now. I love everyone, all of you. Thank you for touching my world and all the magnificence that you bring to this world. I love you, I honor you, I bless you. Namaste.